Okay, so today we'll be starting with the batch management. Now, what is batch management? The batch management is in SAP is a process that involves tracking and managing the materials in unique group or batches throughout the supply chain from receiving sales. This is crucial for industries with products that have expiration dates and require quality control need to be traced in case of a recall. In case you want to return back the material, so the batch number will help you out to to identify the raw materials which not be not in a good quality, or maybe damaged, all those things, so you need to return them to the vendor. So that is why the batch management is required. But the first configuration is that we have to define the batch level. This is the first configuration, and it has to be configured in the SPRO level. Okay, and you have to activate the batch. So batch unique at a client level for a material. So let's go to the system. It is enter the okay, I will enter the system, and now we have to follow this part. Under logistic general, batch management, and specify batch level and active the status management. So in the SPRO level, you enter the SPRO level reference IMG. Then you have to go to the logistics general. Under logistics general, you will have what is called the batch management. Okay, and in the batch management, as I have mentioned here, you have to specify batch level and activate status management. And batch level activate status management. Here you have to click, and here you have to click on the, as I have given here in the note here, you have to click on the batch level. So click on the batch level, and you can see that batch unique at a client level for a material. This has been activated. It is as per your requirement. It can be either plant or a material or a combination of both. Okay, at a client level. So if it is activated at client level, then it will applicable for all the company codes, right? So this is the first step. You have to define the batch level. So the screenshot is been given here. After this creation of the batch level, now you have to batch number assignment. You have to assign the number following this activity. Following this part, you have to mention the number. So what I will do, I will enter not this one. Just a second. Yeah, this is your actually Excel sheet. I'm copying it from another one just to save the time. Batch management. So in the batch management, I will copy this, one, and I will paste it over here. So batch management, what is batch management? Small note on this, and then this has to be copied. Yeah. Okay. So this part is clear. Now we will move to the next one. Okay. In the next part, we have to follow this part to batch number range. You need to have the batch number range. This is also will be under the logistics general. Okay, so we will copy this, paste it over here, and we'll follow the path. Okay, activate internal batch number. So let's go to the screen. Let's come out of this. Okay, batch number assignment. Okay, activate internal batch number assignment. This is the thing that we are going to do here. And here you have to select internal batch number assignment for assigned goods received. This is you have to configure internal batch number assignment for assigned goods received. So let's go to the screen. Goods received, 1 second. Yeah. So double click this. So as soon as you double click it, you have to find out your plant. For which plant? So in our scenario, in our company, we are using the company code EWAC. So we have the plant. Let's check the plant. 8001, 8002. Okay. So let's go and find out the plant. 8001, enter. So now you can see there Chennai factory and Ankleshwar plant. Both this plant, the batch management has been active. So what we'll do, we have to take a screenshot of this. Okay, it will be downwards. So these are the two plants for which the batch management I have been activating. Okay, so this is done. Okay, after that, what will be the next step? For the next step, we'll copy it from here again. Okay, in the next step, okay, we have to now, the next step, we have to activate batch number assignment. Select batch number assignment, the next step. So let's go back. Yeah, you have to be active. It has to be active. So if it is inactive, your batch number will not work. Okay, so the next step will be this one. Select batch number assignment. Select it and you have to activate this. Okay, so this is the next step. Okay. After this is done, we'll move on to the next configuration step here. Next is maintain internal batch number assignment range. Maintain internal batch number assignment range. So let's go. We'll copy this one path. Okay, Control C. This is the next step in the batch assignment. Maintain internal batch number assignment range. You have to follow the same in the logistic general. Maintain internal batch number. So let's go. This is done. Let's go out of this. This one. Click on interval. Now you can see the SAP has already given a number. If you want to create, you can insert and create a number. Otherwise, you can continue with the any of this. If you, okay, any of this. This is for external assignment and this is for internal assignment. So we'll go for the internal assignment. So no need to create anything. You just carry on with the SAP reference. So we'll go with this one, 01. So we'll continue with SAP reference number. After this is done, we'll move to the next one. What is the next one? Next one is, if you want to have external number range, then follow the same thing. If you want to maintain an external, you can also go for the external also. It is your choice that if you want that you will put the batch number, you can put it. Yeah? Otherwise, you can go with the internal. So I mean pasting this one also, following the same thing, same path. The maintain number for external batch number assignment. So let's go. This is for the internal and this is for the external. You can maintain both. Both is possible. Okay, I've configured both. So let's check here how you can check the both. If you come out of this space, you can see here maintain number range for external batch number assignment. Okay, if you want to maintain that, you can also do that. Same ranges are given, you can do that. Okay, so after doing this, we'll move to the next configuration step. Now we'll go and create what is called batch creation for goods movement. So there are a lot of types of goods movement are there. We will go and check the batch movement. So this is the next step. Batch creation for goods movement. We can copy this. This is same for all. This is not it's a common one. And so here it is, batch creation for goods movement. Okay, creation of new batches and for goods movement. So let's go to the screen and see. Okay, creation of new batches. Okay, you can see here define batch creation for goods movement. Click here and you can see here all movement types have been covered here. All movement types have been covered here. Okay, you can see here it has been selected. If you click here, you will see automatic, manual, without check, whichever is applicable you can take as per the business requirement. Here we have taken automatic, manual without check, automatic or manual without any check. This is by the SAP defined. So we'll go with this one. If you want to make any changes as per the requirement, here is the options you can select as per the requirement. So here it is also been given. So nothing to do anything here at this point. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, in the next one you have to, for material type, to create the batch. For which material type you want to create the batch. Okay, so this one, let's copy this one. Okay, this is the next one. Okay, so for the material type, create, one second, scroll hanged. Okay, it's gone. So for material type, creation batch. So what is the material type for creation of batch? Choose the option as per the requirement. So here also you follow the same part. Define initial creation of batch, master maintenance. Come out of the screen. Initial creation of batch, master maintenance. If you click here, you can see here the material type. So normally we go for SAP defined material type. For raw material is ROH. You can see here ROH for the material type. So here also whichever is applicable you will have to take. Here we have taken automatic, manual without check. Okay, whatever will be the requirement you will find here. All types of materials available. Okay, so let's check whether we have created anything for the material EWAC. Yeah, you can see here our material type EWAC. Okay, we have, it is already there. it will come automatically. You don't have to do anything. If you, when you're optimizing, there is no option for new entries. Okay, if you go to position, you will find it. EWAC is our material type. Okay, and raw material, and this is the thing. We'll copy it from here. Okay, so you can either, if you are using the raw materials, SAP defined one, ROH, fine, otherwise enter your one. Here it is. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Now is master data in batch management. Here I have to write here, go to position, choose as per the requirement, or you can create your, or you can use your material type. Okay, this is a material type. Okay, move on to the next one. In the next one, we'll be getting the master data in batch management. Okay, what you have to do first, you have to identify the material that needs to be under batch management, which material you have to bring under purview of the batch management, and then update the material master record by setting and activating the batch management requirement. You can get into T code MM01, MM02. You can use, if you're creating a new material, you can use by MM01, you can create that. Or if you have already having a material, you can use this editing option MM02. Under the plant data storage, you have to select the batch management. Okay, so master data in batch management. Copy it. Sorry. Okay. Let's come here. Yeah. Okay, now let's check. What is our material? I think our material type, our material is EWC CRM, something like that. Let me check it first. We can use this material also, 700 100, and we can check here also. Let's check this material, 100 rupees per kg. Let's copy this material, Control C. Okay, and now let's use this material and check here, Control C. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down. Okay, example, this will be our example. Control V. It's not coming. Okay, let me go up a little bit and let me capture this. Yeah. Okay, and this one format cells. 0 already there. I think it needs some space. Yeah. So now let us go MM02 for edit. So let's go to the screen /n MM02. Enter. Okay. And then we enter this material number. Okay, and then we select views. For material basic data, okay, and then we need to have this one, plan data storage 1, accounting 1. Okay, we can take continue here. We can take company code is EWAC. Okay, plant, let's take 8001. Okay, and storage location also 8001. Enter. Okay, everything is fine, basic data is fine. Okay, no problem. We'll go forward, and in the plan data storage 1, this one. Okay, and here we will check. You can see here the batch management that has to be activated. Okay, so under material, under plant and data storage 1 tab, you have to activate the batch management, and then you can save it. So at this point you have to activate the batch management. Okay, so go to select views once again, basic data, child plan data storage 1, accounting, continue, company EWAC, plant is 8001, storage also 8001, enter, basic data, plan data storage 1, and you can see the batch management has been activated. So what we'll do, we'll take a print screen of this. Okay, and then we'll go to the sheet 2, we'll remove this, Control V. Okay, okay, and we will take a new, capture this, and here you make the activate this one, batch management. Automatically this will get activated. Copy it and minimize it. Let's go to the sheet. Okay, and we can paste it. So this is how you activate the material batch management for the material. Okay, after doing this, move on to the next step. What is the next step? The next step is, here it is. Now the next step is define characteristics. Okay, define characteristics. This defines the various characters of raw material, for example size, thickness, density, elasticity. On the basis of these characteristics, you have to do the configuration. So let's copy this one. Let's copy this, enter into our sheet. It specifies the type of the material. Okay, now let's go. It will be in easy access, cross application component, classification system, master data and characteristic, and the transaction code is CT04. So let's go into the system. After this is done, we'll enter what is called the SAP easy access. go to cross application component, and then you go to classification system, and then you go to master data, and then you click on the characteristics. So here you have to mention the characteristics. So how to mention the characteristics? You can mention the characteristic like this. What is given here? Yeah, batch character, something like that. So here what we will do, we will make it like this, EWAC batch, BATCH. Okay, so this is how I have created the characteristic, EWAC BATCH batch. Okay, then you have to enter what is called the valid from, that you have to enter. Okay, then you have to enter the description. Okay, description of the raw material you can give here. Then you have to select the number characteristic, what will be the number. All these things have to be done. Intervals allowed and multiple values. This will be under the basic data. So let's go, and in the basic data, first you have to click on create. Okay, now automatically today's data has come. Description, you can see that this material is of yellow color. On the basis of color you are doing it. Okay, and multiple values. Okay, here it is given here. You have to exactly copy the same multiple values, and intervals are also allowed. Okay, so data will be on numeric format. Okay, as soon as you enter the numeric format, intervals allowed will also come. You enter the interval allowed. Number of characteristics, you can take what will be the characteristics. You can take 42 mm, whatever color, yellow. Unit of measure that you have to find out from here how we are going to do it, yellow color. So let's go and check the characteristics will be format, date, time, character format, currency, date. Okay, numeric format, number of characters you can give 1 2 3 4 5 6. You can give 8 characters maximum. No decimal. Unit of measure is proper because of the basis of the color. Okay, that's it, and let's save this first. Okay, now you go to basic data. Okay, now you click on the edit option, so you can see here. Okay, in color of mostly in times of color, intervals are not required. Intervals doesn't, because color has you put to some other thickness, all those things. We can make it like this, thickness. We can make it thickness of the material. Thickness, that would be better to understand this scenario. Thickness. So numeric format 8, decimal units, let's check here, 2, or you can take mm, that should be fine. Okay, decimal place 2 and unit of measure mm. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, it cannot be 6, it has to be 6. Let's see, 6. Yeah, 6 has been taken. Okay, so we are going into thickness of the material. Okay, description, and then this is the characteristics. After doing this, what will be the next step? The next step is, in the next step we will be mentioning what is called the values. So what I will do here, I will try to take the print screen of this one first. Okay, taking the print screen, go to sheet, what is called now, sheet 2. I'll remove this. Okay, not this one, I've been copying from this, so I'll be taking this one. In the sheet 2, I'll remove this, I'll enter this. Okay, and I will try to take the, yeah, this is enough. I can able to take it new and take the characteristics from here. We'll copy it, minimize, and I'll enter into the sheet. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, after this we move into the next screen, that is under values. So we'll insert a shape here. Let's take this one. We'll enter as same. Now we'll enter the next values. In the value field, what you are mentioning here, in the value field we normally mention here regarding the thickness, what will be the thickness. So different types of thickness range I have given because I have selected the interval values. So different range of the thickness. Okay, and here I have taken the characteristic as EWAC batch. Okay, so here I will write here the characteristics is, yeah, EWAC batch, so no need to write here. Let's go to the next one. So let's go to the screen, click on the values. Okay, in the values you can take like this, how it is mentioned here. Remember, there should be here, if you come here, you can see here that in the values, see, you have to make gap between the dash. Okay, now let's go. You can take 1 dash 00 space dash 1 dash 50. Next one, 1 comma 51 space dash space 2 comma 00, and another one, thickness 2 01 space dash 3. So 3. Enter. What is saying? It's not compatible. Okay, so why not compatible? Can we make it dot? Let's see, dot. No, it's not compatible. It has to be one comma, okay, 1.50. Let's see, enter. Why it is not taking? It must take. Why it is not taking the values? Okay, it is not compatible. One dash 1.50. Enter. No. One comma 0 dash 1 comma 50 is not allowed. Okay, plus minus sign is not allowed. So let's give a space, and let's enter. Incomplete. Let's check the error. Okay, in the decimal format. Let's go to basic data. Okay, let's remove all this first. Okay, what is the basic data? Number of characteristics. Okay, decimal is not mentioned, so that is why it is not accepting. Okay, this has to be 6 and this has to be 2. 0 2. Enter. Okay, 0 6 and this is 0 2. Okay, then 0 2. It's not accepting. Okay, edit. Let's come out of this. No. CT04. Go to edit option. Decimal. Whatever have been taken in this, our corresponding sample. 2. Okay, 4 and 2. Okay, that is the problem. It's happening. So we'll take it 4, that is inclusive, and 2 and mm. Enter. No characters. Just check once again what is happening. We're getting a new one. Thickness of the material. We have changed this. We have made it EWAC batch 1 and created thickness of the material. Data type should be, thickness will be on C format, numeric format. Okay, multiple values, interval. Okay, then take it 6 only. Let's see. And unit of measure is mm. Enter. Mm doesn't exist. Okay, JKL millimeter. Let's check millimeter. MILI millimeter. METER. Enter. No, it's not showing millimeter. Let's check anything options available. Okay, let's, since millimeter is not getting the IJK, let's take the millimeter, mm, megavolt. Okay, we can take milli-inch. Let's see if milli-inch works. Yeah, milli-inch has been taken. Okay, milli-inch and thickness of the material, milli-inch, and let us go to values, additional data. Okay, go to values. Okay, in the values we can make like this: 1 space dash space 2. Enter. Let's see. Yeah, it is taken. Now 2.1 space 3. Enter. No, it's not taking, so we'll take comma. Let's see. Enter. no, it's not, it's incompatible to the template. Okay, so 2.01 space dash space 3. This is also not taking. Okay, we can make it 3-24. Yeah, it is taken. And then, or if we can take 223 ml, 3 ml, enter. Yes, it is taken. And then 3 space dash space 4, enter, ml. So we are taking 3 characters, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 millimeter, and 3 to 4. Okay, after this, doing this, let's say first enter. So go to edit, go to values, first select the addition values that has to be selected. Okay, now we'll go to what is the next step. The next step is, after doing the values, we have to move on to what is called we have to define the what is called the class. We have to define the class. So first let us go and save it. So let's save this one. Okay, after saving it, we'll just take the picture of this. This is the first picture. Print screen. Take a print screen of this, and we'll enter into our sheet. This one we have to remove it. This is, we have changed these characteristics, and we'll have a new characteristics here now. Okay, we'll take this characteristic, new one. So this is the new characteristics. Okay, copy it, minimize it, and we just remove this, and we paste it over here. Okay, so this is the new characteristics that we have created. And after these characteristics, let's go to insert, take another shape. Okay, this is the same, we'll take it, and now we'll take the picture of the next one, the values that we have created. This is the picture of the values. So let's take a print screen of this. Okay, go to sheet 2, remove this, Control V, and these are the values, new, and we'll take the values, and then we copied it, sheet 1, and we put the values here, and then we save this one. Okay, so once it is done, we'll do the next step. So what is the next step? The next step is to define class and assigning the characteristics. This is the next one. Okay, define class and assigning the characteristics. So let's go. Copy this, same path as above to be followed. Okay, so this time we'll maintain a class like this one. What will be the class? We'll make like this, EWAC BATC ch1. Same thing will maintain for class, and the same path as above, the path that has been followed. Okay, so this is done with. Now we'll come out of this one CL02 T code. Okay, CL02 is the T code. So T code is CL02. T code CL02. Okay, after doing this CL02, now we'll go to class. So we have already mentioned what will be the class. This will be the class. So we'll copy this one. Watch this one first. We'll copy this one and we'll place it over here. Control V. Okay. You can check here what we have done in our sample. Here you can see here what we have done here in the class. Okay. So these are the things we have done here. So let's go. Select here. 2-3 is for batch. Okay, 2-3 is for batch. Okay, and now click on create. Let's say batch management. Batch management of EWAC. Release to this date. Valid till 3122. Maximum level value. Okay, and check here what anything needs to be done. Nothing to be done. Everything is fine. Now we'll take a photo of this first. We'll take a print screen of this. Okay, let's go to this one here, sheet 2, remove this, and we'll take a print screen of this. Create class, new, and we are creating the class. So copy this, minimize it, and sheet 1 we can create. This is the class we have done with the class, the first one. Okay, the next is after doing the class we will now have to enter the characteristics. Okay, so here also you can check here that in this one we have done with the characteristics here. See, these are the characteristics. Okay, the characteristics. So now let's go in the characteristics, click on the characteristics. Okay, so what is the character? What the character we have created here? If we go to the drop down, and if you not be able to find, you know that the character is the same thing we have created here before this one. So these were the characteristics. This one, EWAC batch 1. So you enter here EWAC batch 1, EWAC BATCH batch 1, and you enter. Okay, as soon as you enter, all the details will appear on the screen. Okay, and let's take a print screen of this one also. Okay, and this one. Okay, okay, you enter the picture here. No, not here, sorry, bigger one. Go to sheet 2, remove this one, enter it here. We'll take a minimum screen of shot of this one. Okay, new, and we have taken the class. Characteristics, copy it, minimize it, and you can paste it in your sheet here, and insert a shape. Follow this after this one, and then you have to save it. Save it. Okay, and you save it. Here also you have to save it. So class type batch has been created. Okay, now what will be the next step? The next configuration is assigning classification in the master class. Okay, either you choose, if you want to create your material master, you can create, or you go for MM02. So here you have to do the assign the classification the material master, where you need to have the classification view to be activated. Okay, now let's go and check with the material. So which material, in which material we have activated? We have activated in this material. Okay, in this material here we have activated, not this one. In our sheet, this is the material that we have activated. We're working with this material, this one. Okay, so let's go to MM02 slash n mm02, enter, go to select views. Okay, I don't think the classification you will able to get it. You need to create a new material totally. Okay, so you need to have to create a new material totally, where you have to need to activate this one, both the batch management and classification. Okay, otherwise you will not get it. So let's go to let's check here. You can see here you need to have the classification view also. So if we can create a material, let's create a material and find it out. Let's go and create a material, because this existing material will not work. Even if we go to select views, basic management, the accounting classification field will not able to get it. We go to organization level, also will not get it. So let's create a fresh material. So slash n mm01, enter. Okay, we can take it like this, raw material. Let's go and check the material. Nothing is, I'm getting it. Supplementary, no manufacturing, retail. Yeah, you can take this manufacturing, and the material type will be EWAC. EWAC. Okay, go to select views, select on basic data, classification. Okay, and then purchasing, and then you go to general plan storage, and you go to accounting one and continue. Okay, company code you can give EWAC. Plant will be 8001. Okay, and the storage location will be 8001, and you enter. Okay, description you can give raw material ABC. Okay, basic unit of measure. So remember, we have taken milliliter. We can take this JKL. Milli-inch we can take, that we are working with. Material group will be EWAC. We'll get here. Material group will be, we starting with EWAC, something like that. EWAC, let's check here. It's going up. Yeah, we can take anything. This one we can take material group. Okay. Okay, now go to basic data. No problem. Enter. Nothing to mention. Now here is the classification. Okay, in the classification view, you have to mention here. So you check here, it is given here. Classification in material master. Okay. Let's copy this one. Exactly, we have to do like this. So copy this in and take into our sheet. Okay, we'll bring it down. Okay, here we can mention it. Control V. Okay, so we have created a new material. We have created a new material master. What is the material master? You can check here. Okay. Okay. This is a material master 7000124. Okay, you can copy this one 7000124. 712300124 is a new material that we have been creating. 7 3 times 0 124. Okay, now this will come. Now the class, what was our class? Our class was EWAC batch 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 1. So this is our class. So we'll select this class, Control C, enter the batch class here. Okay, enter. Let's see what we see here. It's been activated. Thickness of the material that has been required for the classification. If you see our this example, you can see here nothing is shown here actually, so no problem. Okay, so let's go back to our initial screen. Okay, e-batch, this has been done. Okay, after doing that, let's come out of the classification part. After the classification is being done with, okay, then we'll move on to the proceed purchasing. Okay, in the purchasing, everything is there. Purchasing group, if you have the purchasing group, you can enter here EPG, the purchasing group. Go ahead and plan data storage. It's already showing here plan data storage and plan storage 2. In plan storage data, no, in this plan storage data 1, remember you have to activate the batch management. Don't forget to activate it. Go to plan data storage 2. Nothing to do here much, and then you go ahead and go to the accounting one. In the accounting one, you have to select the valuation class. What is our valuation class? Raw material, EWAC. Okay, and the price, for this price, okay, let's give it that it is 50 rupees. Okay, price per unit. Okay, okay, and then you can save it. No problem. Enter, and your okay, so material 7,24,000 has been created. So if you click here, you will be able to see the material has been created. So this is how you need to create the material. So here we have to make the change, release, activate the batch management. Okay, and you have to also activate the classification view. These two levels you have to maintain in the material master. So you have created a new material one, but the price of this is 50 rupees. Price is rupees 50. Rupees 50. Okay, 50 rupees price. Okay, 7000124. So 7000124. change the material here. 7000124 124. Price is rupees 50 per milliliter, MIL. Okay, and so this is how you carry on with the batch management. Now let's go down. We have to check what next needs to be done. Once this is done, okay, this part is done. Now we'll check here what is the next step. The next step is creating the batch management manually. A batch master record for a material can be created manually or automatically in the background by the system. When the goods are received for the first time, a manually created batch of a material can then be assigned during the stock posting, when material is procured or for production process. So let's go and create, let's do the testing. So let's go and copy this, okay, and enter here. Creating a batch management manually. So in creating a batch management manually, what you need the following. So let's copy these things first, so it will help us to work faster. So this whole needs to be done. This we have copied it and we paste in our master sheet here. Okay, and one by one we'll finish it up. So what is our material? Our material is this is our material. This is our material. Okay, this is our material that we have created. Control V. Okay, so we can make it like this. It's not accepting it, so let's copy it once again and let's go down. Okay, we can paste it over here. Okay, so this is the material. Okay, this is the material. So remove this one, not required. This line also not required. Delete. Okay, so plant is 8001. Storage location is also 8001. Okay, so now is if you have defined the internal number range, the system will automatically create a batch number for your process, right? Yeah. So now let us go and do the testing. 1 second. So automatic creation of batch in goods movement. So how we can do that? The system automatically create the unique batch number whenever goods are delivered by a vendor against a PO. Okay, against a PO, let's check it again. Yeah, against a PO with the movement type 101. Okay, so let us go to testing. So what are doing? We are creating the batch management manually first. A batch, again I am repeating this, a batch master record for a material can be created manually or automatically in the background by the system when the goods are received for the first time. A manually batch of a material can then be assigned during the stock posting when the material is procured or for production process. So we have created a new material, which is, so material price is ₹50, plant and storage location is 01. Note, if you have defined an internal number range, the system will automatically create the batch number from your press. Okay. After you press enter. Okay. Now automatic creation of batch in goods movement. How we are going to create? So using the transaction code MyGo, we'll go and do that first. So let's go. First, let's enter the system. First we'll check /n MMBE. So this is the material, plant is 8001, storage location is 8001. Enter, execute. Okay, at the moment we don't have any material to show. Okay, now let's open another screen and let's go to MyGo /NMIGO MyGo. Okay, now what it is saying, that system will automatically create a unique batch number whenever goods are delivered by a vendor against a PO with movement type this. So before that we have to create a PO first. So let's go and create the PO. So to create the PO we'll use ME21N /NME21N. Enter. Okay, now we'll go to the supplier. Who will be the supplier? Let's click here and let's change the company code to EWAC. Enter. Tata Metallics. Now go to the organization data. In the organization, what your purchase organization is EWAC. Okay, purchasing group is EPG and the company code is EWAC. Okay, and the material is 7123-124. Enter. Okay, now the system is asking enter the plant. So 8001. Enter. Okay, now system is saying the price first. So let's go down. What happened? Something organization data. Okay, item ID detail. Okay, so let's go keep it here. Let's come down. Okay, now I will select the PPR0 default and a price is 50 rupees. Enter. Yeah, so enter the quantity. So what will be the quantity? Let's suppose 100 quantities. What is saying? Okay, price. To take this one and we enter the price 50 rupees now first. Enter. Okay, the price has been taken now. Enter. Okay, let's go. Let's header is everything is fine. Let's check for errors first. So there is no error. Okay, now we'll create, now we are going to save the PO. Save it. So PO has been created. So this is the PO number. Purchase order has been created. Control C. Okay, now let's go to MyGo. As per the requirement, we have already created the PO. Now I will go to the MyGo. So let's go to the MyGo /NMIGO MyGo. What it is saying here? System will automatically create a unique batch number whenever goods delivered by the vendor against a PO with a movement time 101. Okay, so let's go to MyGo and enter. Okay, so in MyGo we will be here receiving the goods. We're receiving the goods. Okay, we're receiving the goods. So let's receive the goods. Goods received against a PO. Okay, against a PO in the plant, movement time 101, execute. Okay, it is not been released, so we have to first release the PO. So let's come out, go to logistics, go to material management, and then you go to purchasing and go to purchase order, and then you can see the release. ME29N is to release the purchase order. So this is the purchase order. Okay, this is not a purchase order. Our is a different purchase order. So it is, I think, we'll enter the purchase order here. Control V, enter. No, this is not our purchase order. This is our purchase order. Yeah. So this is our purchase order, 100 quantities. Okay, and now we have to release this one first. So the release strategy, click here. What it is saying? Execution there. Okay, now release it. Go to release strategy. So it has been released, and once it released, save it. Save. Have been changed. It has been released. Now go to MyGo /n. Let's 1 second. Let me check the released one. Okay. Item detail. Okay. Now this one released. Let's go out. Now go to MyGo /n MIGO MyGo. Okay, so good received. Enter this purchase order 101 movement time and execute. Okay, it is saying it doesn't call any electable. So what is our, okay, we're receiving the goods. Okay, let's take goods issue. Okay, let's go for goods issue and let's check. Enter. Okay, so you enter the material. So it is material is what was the material? Material is this is not the material. The material is this one, 7 3 0 1 2 4 7 1 2 3 0 1 2 4. Okay, raw material, and you enter. Okay, now you can see the material. We are receiving the material. Okay, and go to quantity. So how much quantity we are receiving? I think it's receiving 100 quantities. Then enter. Okay, MIL is not accepted. It will be something different. Okay, 100 quantities. Where we are receiving it? Okay. Okay. We're receiving that 8001 plant. 1000 storage location 8001. Enter. Okay. Okay. Now you can see your batch management. So enter there. Okay. You have to select there this quantity, this type of material receiving, and you enter here. Okay, and enter. Continue. Let's come out of it. Okay. Click on the classification. Okay, now you can see that the batch has been accepted. So you can see the batch has been taken. Go to where you can see receiving data cost center, material, quantity, where, batch, account assignment. Okay, so if you check here, let's see any errors. Okay, you have to get the GL account. What is the GL account? GL account must be 4 1 2 3 1 misspelled 1. Okay, let's go and check. It's there, the batch has been taken. Okay, and batch number has also come. And what was the 9001 cost center? Yeah, plant. Now let's check it again. Why the batch is not come? Okay, so this material. Okay, click on batch. Okay, unrestricted use. When you are trying to create these good receipt /nmigo